What's up? What's up? What's up? Hope y'all having a wonderful and blessed, or prosperous. I'd rather say prosperous a lot of times than blessed day. Had to get out that house and take me a quick stroll, man. Just been getting some rest, needed rest. Um, thank y'all for y'all support, man. Those who truly rocking with me and love what I do. I appreciate y'all. Hit the gym earlier. Now I'm out taking me a good walk. I got to get in nature, man. I can't stay stuck up in the house. I got to be out. I'm outside a lot. I can't help it, man. That's just what I do. Uh, Wait till this bus come by. I want to make something clear about myself. A lot of what I'm doing now, this is really justice for me. This really truly is justice what I'm doing. Trying to open the eyes of people who ain't open, whose eyes are not open, and trying to make a difference and drop knowledge or any kind of thing I can do to help anybody. It's justice for me because, like I said before, a lot of lies were told about me, and that was for a reason. Just always know, y'all, that it's people that know your destiny before you do. Like I said, we always know. A lot of people know. They know what you may become before you even do it, man. That's why it's a uphill battle and it's a struggle sometimes because people go out their way to stop you. But I want to make something clear about me. I've never I've never been a drug addict. I've never done crack. I've never done cocaine. I've never done X pills. I've never done mushrooms. I've never been a cigarette smoker. I used to smoke Black and Miles. Maybe I stopped years and years ago. I've never been an addict like that. But alcohol, I was a heavy drinker. All right, I was a heavy drinker, and I one time when I was young, me and a couple friends were at a basketball game at our high school, and I got drunk. I know I'd at least 15. I was young, and you know, I know I stopped counting at 15. 15 shots, straight gin, right? So me and the homies used to get, oh Lord, we used to get the cases of 40s and stuff like that. But that particular night, we was at a basketball game. We like we always do, go to the store and get the liquor and stuff, fill our cups up, go in the game, get drunk, chill, see what females was popping later on at night. So I got so drunk that one of my homeboys, shout out to him, man. He know who he is if he ever hear this video. Uh, it's me and Kelly and Dennis. I'm gonna say names, goddamn. Kelly and Dennis. Um, got so throwed at this game, man, that I was so messed up, y'all. My memory came in and out, but the last part I remember was my head hitting the road right up in front of the junior high. So so Dennis When I looked up, he was breaking in. He was literally about to break in to a vehicle just to try to get me home. You understand what I'm saying? We had no cars. We had none of that shit like that. But this dude was finna break in a car just to try to take me home, bro. So for me, that's you know, I'll never forget that. And Kelly, of course, that's my best friend that ever had. He's no longer here. Uh, but I got so messed up, y'all. And when he was trying to get in that car, somehow I got up. I still want to know how in the hell I walked to Kelly's house. He didn't stay that far. So I ended up staggering to his house. And his mom opened the door for me. And that's the last thing I can remember. I was coming in and out of consciousness. These people, his mom and his sister literally had to. I'm just telling you, I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed to say it. I'm just telling you how far I done came. His mom and his sister literally. I remember funniest shit ever, man. Funniest shit ever, man. Tuck his nuts in. Literally bathed in me, man. Had to bathe me, man. I was so fucking drunk and threw up all over myself. His mom literally bathed and cleaned me up, bro. I was knocked out. I was that drunk, y'all. Young and stupid. I had to learn. But his mom took care of me. I ended up spending the night over his house. I was drinking at a young age. Alcohol was a big part of my life. And when you get drunk so much, that's all people gonna see you as somebody that's always drunk. You ain't never in your right mind. You understand what I'm saying? And not the place that I stayed at before, the Winston Park Townhomes. How y'all doing? The house, the place I stayed at before, the house I stayed at a couple years ago. I had a neighbor. See, this is when you don't understand who you are and what your purpose is on earth. People literally be trying to push you to your death and you don't know it. I was a heavy drinker, so I had a neighbor, y'all. Just think about it. Me being a heavy drinker like that, and I know, now I can understand and know that my neighbors back then was even probably watching me. Somebody had my neighbors watching me back then, possibly. But he was a liquor dispenser. He ships the liquor to the liquor stores. So just imagine how much alcohol I had access to for free. Just drinking myself to death. My garage, y'all. I parked my vehicle outside the garage. My garage had alcohol stacked up, different brands of beer. I could have sold some of it myself. Alcohol lined up in my garage. I sat in the garage a lot more than I sat in my house. You know, I know my kids in there and they straight. And who at the time I was with somewhere I shouldn't have been, but just imagine that. Your garage, and over there on your wall there's different brands of liquor, like you in a liquor store. Different brands of alcohol. And you ain't got to go buy no alcohol. You saving money, but you killing your kidneys and your liver. And you sitting in that garage on a daily basis, and you drinking. Right? Just a heavy drinker. But see, I say that to say this, y'all. And you truly become a target when you make the necessary changes about you. You understand what I'm saying? If I was staggering down the road drunk as fuck right now, it wouldn't be all this gang stalking and all that dumb shit. You see what I'm saying? If you don't get your mind, when you get your mind right, that's when you become a target. As long as you get pissy drunk, as long as you got all this stuff going on, as long as you ain't healed, as long as you ain't going in the right directions, everybody all right. You become a target when you make the necessary changes about you. You understand what I'm saying? I had to stop feeding myself all of that alcohol, messing with my sleep, not being able to focus, spellbound, all that together. You don't really truly know nothing about spirituality and what somebody's doing to you. The same thing that happens to a lot of us as children, they have to keep us under that in order to keep us. You just don't know. They do it in your food, whether they casting a spell or they putting something in it physical. Because once that wears off, the spiritual warrior appears, and that's what happened. You truly a target when you change you, when you change yourself from the better. You don't start having this much war or this many people end up out of your life until you change something about yourself. And a lot of it is because of God strategically does these things to help you, not hurt you. But that is the truth. That is what it truly is, y'all. You make the necessary changes about yourself, and you change what you know that you need to change about you, and watch how everybody else change. When I wasn't meditating, when I wasn't exercising, when I wasn't praying daily, when I wouldn't even go nowhere near a Bible, everything was great. See, when you in the place where everybody, when they got you at, everything is cool. You like a sunken soldier. You just marching to the devil's beat. You drinking all those spirits in that liquor and everything. He got you right where you want you. When you change that, that's when you become a full-blown target. Because if you can make the necessary changes within yourself, then guess what you can do? You can become a teacher and help others change, which can change what? The entire world. And that's why people like y'all and people like me, we ain't got to do nothing to make enemies, because our presence presents a problem. Our existence presents a problem for somebody out there. And all you doing is trying to live your life in peace. That's all. That's all you ever want is peace. But no one wants you to live in that peace, because they feel like if you constantly got chaos, that you can never get to where you're supposed to go. Some people just don't have a life, so they have to pay attention to yours and monitor yours. You ain't doing the things that you used to do no more, so you're a target now. That's what it is, man. You change the necessary thing about yourself. You are a target, and a lot of y'all are targets. If you got a YouTube channel, you probably a target. You probably a target, because a lot of these content creators, they done sold their soul to. Don't get it twisted. And that's what they're gonna push. They're gonna push nakedness, devilish things, but they will not push these people on here that's preaching and talking the truth. And I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about other folks people that's truly pushing the word of God. This ain't got to include me. They not getting the they don't want them to get pushed like that. See, the people that owns a lot of these platforms really are Satan's people. So They got families to feed. And you know how they feed their family? Chaos. They feed their family by creating music that'll make your teenager go pop a molly. That's how they getting rich off y'all, off all of us. And that's the deal. That's why a lot of things you see is a presentation. And a lot of y'all like myself, I can tell by y'all videos, it's reality. It's not a stage. They didn't put you in front of us to try to teach us you authentic. You understand what I'm saying? That's what they don't want out here. And then a lot of times it don't have to be the people behind the scenes. It be other people. You don't compete when you truly have the true love for yourself. It ain't no competition. You trying to figure out how you gonna beat yourself from yesterday. That's how you do that. That's the only reason a lot of us are targets now. Because we changed what we needed to change about ourselves, and we started to do what God wanted us to do. So trust me, it's a lot of people that probably love to see me around this motherfucker pissy drunk and not in this frame of mind, and you know, tell you, man. A motherfucker that's always drunk, a motherfucker drunk ain't gonna do nothing but get drunk and cry sometimes. That's it. Shit. But that's another one of the curses throughout people's family that they had to break. And y'all, you know what? What's with this? See, I started to dig and I started to look at some. What's with these lottery people? They either getting killed or robbed. But you on TV, you see them jumping out of these vans with these balloons and stuff, right? With these middle-aged people winning. Certain age bracket. Maybe even race sometime. They win, they got it on TV. But I hear people winning the lottery and these people, they trying to take them out. Serious business. People that got killed, people that got robbed. That's why it's important when you something good happening in your life, don't tell nobody. Silence. Silence will save you. It will. Silence will save you. A lot of times. When it comes to your blessing. But if that's a middle class person, or maybe even a well established person, somebody that wins a lottery that already got money, I bet you don't nothing happen to them. I bet you don't nothing happen to them. I bet you don't nothing happen to them. It's these middle class and lower class people that dream about getting out of the hood every day, that finally win some money to get their family straight. Them the people, I guarantee you, them the people that's getting killed and robbed right there. And you know what? It ain't got to be no regular person out the street. If it is, it's probably somebody sent to them. The game dirty, y'all. The game dirty. I'm telling you. If you're not a part of 1%, they ain't no way in the hell they want you up there. Even if you win it, they want you out of here. Imagine when I done heard too many stories. A man wins the lottery and he died the next day, or somebody that won something. Why you think that happened? You think that's a coincidence? And it's happened multiple times? No, it's where those people are, and them winning that. The devil said no. God gave you that blessing. I gotta take it away from you some kind of way. I gotta take you out, or I gotta prove that you crazy as hell, so somebody else can be over your money or something like that. That's all. That's all it is. The devil will always test your mental. He wants to see how strong your mental is. And you can tell when you're driving the devil nuts, because that's why you have so many people watching you. You're driving them insane. He got to have all this demons and puppets on a post watching and listening to you, or watching where everything, pissing him off. And that's what we're here to do. But why do these people that's winning the lottery getting popped and robbed and stuff? Come on now. Everything that happens in this world, who you think gets wind of it first? You win the lottery. You don't think the people that run this thing don't know who you are and when you won and how much you won? Huh? I'm telling you. I go all the way over motherfuckers' head. I be for real, man. This shit ain't no. That's not no coincidence, man. These folks winning the lottery, and then they get set up to get banged, shot out of here. Because they ain't the Baphomet and they ain't sold out. They just got a blessing from God. That they ain't got to work for the rest of their life. So now, because when normally when people win the lottery, a lot of times they might not even get the money right then. It might be coming at another time. You see what I'm saying? A lot of stuff. And that explains a lot of y'all, or a lot of people's mails. People be seeing into your future, trying to spy and trying to intercept everything that you got coming to you. That's where all that's from. The post office worker, all these, all of them. But I promise you, the ones that you see on TV getting these $1 million checks on camera, ain't nothing happening to them. And I'm just saying, dig deeper, y'all. Those people probably already Baphomet. They already done gave themselves up. The rich, the powers that be, their goal is to keep the money in the hands of the rich, not for the communities to touch it. That's why they got it 1%. Everybody can't have it. They don't want everybody to have it. So when you win the lottery, you still gotta watch your back. They trying to figure out how can we drive you crazy or get you out of here so you can't get what you want. Tell them. Sound crazy, but it's the damn truth. That's all I talk is the truth. But I appreciate all y'all support, man. Had to take that stroll. I appreciate all the love that y'all give me, man. Just know that I truly appreciate it. I wouldn't be on here without y'all. God's hands on my life. I hope his hands continue to stay on you, your children, and your loved one's life. Till next time.